Hello, I'm Jeff Tuttle, and this is Making Stuff with Jeff. I attended a workshop this last month put on by the Golden Apple about executive function, and the presenter was talking about the need for showing students the sweep of time, and I have come up with an inexpensive version of a clock that helps kind of demonstrate the sweep of time. And this is just, of course, a manual clock, but I figure it's a good reference for students. They can set the hands of it, the paperclip hands of it, and show kind of how much time they have to accomplish something. I purchased 2 sets of different color, same size plates, and a set of white plates, so each student could have one of each, and then 2 of the ceramic magnets to sandwich the plates between, and you're going to need enough paper clips for the clock hands. We're going to put one plate over the other and cut from the outside the circumference of the plate into the middle and create a radius cut right through both plates, and then very simply you overlap one plate with the other. And my daughter Lainey pointed out that you could have like the gold be like the morning part, and then have it go the other way, you know, have the blue for the afternoon, to work on that concept as well for the sweep. The way I explain to students how to make a clock is to simply divide it up with the 12 at the top and the 6 at the bottom, 3 and the 9, so that they can then distribute the numbers through intervals. And I try to use that language for number line talk and even distribution, and to help them conceptualize that equal spacing. I, as a kid, was not very good at this. Okay, now I'm ready to add my altered paper clips. I've shortened one of them, and my other plates, and then my magnets that I'll sandwich the plates with after I've set my time. So let's say I'm going to give an assignment from 1 o'clock to 1:45. We're starting at 1 o'clock, so the minute hand would be up at the 12, and you kind of model this with your students. Show that's 20 minutes and getting stuck, half hour, and that this is a 45-minute sweep of time eventually. Might take a little bit to unstick the plates, and then, you know, set your magnets. Now, one thing I've noticed is when I do a lot of stuff with magnets, students like to play with them, and that's okay. Play is the greatest form of research, I believe Albert Einstein said, and if students need to move the magnets a little bit to understand them and experiment with them, that's part of learning. So now let's say here's my 1 o'clock, and I would show them that when it's done, the minute hand will have swept through the gold area, and the hour hand will be approaching 2, and that's how I would explain that task to the students. Thank you for joining me on the first episode of Making Stuff with Jeff. I hope it's been valuable time for you. Please share your successes and failures with us. It's all a learning opportunity if we make it so. If it's time for me to go.